G'day punters and welcome to Unibet's Group 1 Guns. We've only got the two we're going to preview. Up Doomben we're going to go. The Doomben Cup over 2,000 metres. Weight for age for 3-year-olds and above now. Look, the wet tracks up there are impacting the carnival and it's likely to once again. So we're thinking it's going to be a heavy 9, maybe even a heavy 10, but Zaki's $1.50, red-hot favourite to repeat last year's triumph. Gentlemen, I've got Adam and Mark here from the Race Club. Gents, is $1.50 too short for you? And should we be looking at the exactors? I'll go to you first, Marky boy.
Yeah, I reckon it is too short, Fletch. I mean, there's no knock on the horse. He's an absolute beast. He goes forward. He makes his own luck. There's a lot of reasons why he's won a lot of money. I do think the heavy track suits Polly Gray, however. She was pulling him back late at 1,800 last start. So, I think the testing conditions really suit her. And at the odds, I'd rather have $100 on her than try and make 50 out of Zaki.
All right, so 100 on Polly Gray on the nose.
Yes, please, Fletch.
I like it. All right, Ads. Now, Ads, I'm just noticing your hair. Looks like you've been putting a rinse through that. It looks very, very nice. Do tell.
Bit of lemon juice actually, and sit out in the sun. It was a bit of advice from the missus. She said, "If you want that sun-kissed look," and I said, "Yeah, I do." So I did it, and I'm happy with it too.
Oh, that's good. Well, hopefully, what are you going to tip? Because I hope that gets sun-kissed as well.
Well, I tend to agree with Mark. I think the odds about Zaki is a little bit too skinny, so I'm looking to bet around. And I actually think if you swapped runs with Polly Gray and Zaki, I was actually disappointed in the ride on Polly Gray. Boston sort of took it jagged it a little bit, just pulled it back, and then when we see him on the line, Polly Gray nearly pulls back Zaki, and I think getting to 2,000, the heavy track, tend to agree with Mark. You'd rather make some money there, but I also want to go with Kukaracha, comes through that same race. Had to go a little bit earlier, and I think the 2,000 might be the slight query with Kukaracha, but I just think that the map's okay, and if there's something, coming late, Kukaracha, even though I query the distance a little bit, I think if Zaki rolls them along a bit, this will be the one coming late. So Kukaracha and Polly Gray for me, 50 on both of those.
50 on each one. Going the French HUETOR. I hope I'm pronouncing that for all our French listeners or viewers. Look, undefeated at 2,000 metres. Obviously, the wet's not going to harm him. And pretty good record in Australia, 3 from 5 so far. Hoping McAvoy can get within sight of Zaki and challenge him down the straight. So 50 each way for me on the French horse, HUETOR. HUETOR. I hope I'm pronouncing it. Is that how I pronounce it, boys?
Yeah, I reckon I'm HUETOR.
Or is it HUETOR?
HUETOR.
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 Allez-vous, Anglais. All right, let's go to the Goodwood. 1,200 metres, Morphettville, back in your town, Ads. You didn't go to the races last week, I understand. Did you?
No, I didn't get there. I was stuck at home with the kids, but they did tune in, and it was a good day. It was just disappointing we couldn't get Yaffet or Detonator Jack over the line in the Derby, and that was quite a good run by the winner, Jungle Magnate, but no cash for us.
All right, well, let's try and pick a winner here. Set weights and penalties for the 3-year-olds and above. Look, it's a battle between the locals and the Victorian Raiders. Now, our man, Price Kent, the Train Extreme Warrior, heads a pretty open market. Boys, who are you thinking here? Can the South Australians get a home victory?
I'm going to throw one at you here, Fletch. At a price, the Mike Moroney train, not an option. This horse has gelded this prep, and he's a different horse. He was impressive fresh. Back to 1,100 last start. He hit the line with plenty of purpose behind Extreme Warrior. Back to 1,200 here. Nice little tick over jump out between runs. He's around the $40 mark, Fletch, and I think he's a massive chance of winning this race. So I'm going to have 50 each way on him at that price. Thanks.
Yes, we like that. I'm happy with that, Mark. Ads, agree?
Well, it looks like Mark and I are very well in sync in South Australia, given we both went with Yaffet and Detonator Jack last start, and I'm with him here. I'm surprised you found that, Mark, where you're the jump out king. And I agree with the distance coming now to 1,200. I just thought it was clearly filled with the genuine runners. Like Behemoth hasn't come up. There was excuses last start, but still probably wasn't finishing or didn't record a figure that I'd want to be chiming into. I have noted that Extreme Warrior has had throat issues before. It's not something I really love. So, and the jump out between runs didn't really take me. So I went with Mark, sort of searching around, went with Not an Option. I think can finish off Big Hope. There's good speed here. So, yeah, I reckon 50 each way is a good play. So, good boy, Marky boy.
Yeah, get it home, ads. Get it home.
Well, boys, I'm going the Inferno purely because I love Mark Zara. $100. It was actually a pretty good run in the DC the 2 weeks prior. Drops a couple of kilos, but Mark Zara, I just love him as a jockey. So a bit of luck in the run. I'm going to go $100 on the snot, the Inferno. So wish us luck. And that's it, gentlemen. Thank you very much for your time. Adam, we'll let you get back to dyeing your hair. And we'll see you punters. Best of luck on Saturday, and we'll see you next week.